Good day, learners. We are back again. We are still on simple interest. Simple interest. We will be doing questions with simple interest. So, number 8 says 8,600 is invested at 11% per annum. Per annum means per year for 8 years. So, we are investing 8,600 for 8 years, and the interest is 11% per year. So the question says, what is the value of the investment after those 8 years? We want the value of the investment after the 8 years. Remember, our simple interest answers, our simple interest formula says A is equal to P into 1 plus IN. So, what is our initial amount? We invested 8.8, which will be our P. The interest is what? Is 11% per annum. Remember, I said you take the interest, you multiply it by 100. Then you have the number of years, which is your N, which is how many years? 8 years. Sharp. So, in that case, you're going to substitute. A will be 8.6 multiplied by 1 plus 11 over 100 into 8 years. Then you are going to get the value of your investment after 8 years. Then let's punch it on our calculator. How much is it giving us? It's giving us 16,168. This is the value of our investment after 8 years. So now we have answered our question. Now we are going to the next question. The next question says, how much interest was earned? So remember, we invested. When we invest, we want to earn what? Interest. So in this case, they are asking us how much interest was earned. So interest, we can say interest is equal to a value of investment at the end of the period. Subtract initial value, initial money invested, we can say this. So the value of our investment at the end of the period was 16,168. Then initial investment was what? 8,600. So that means the difference is what? Is our interest earned, which is 7,568. So this is our interest. But remember, what if the question said, how much is the annual interest? That means, let's say C, annual interest. Remember, you have the total interest earned over the period of 8 years. That means if you want the annual interest, since the interest is given annually, you are going to say 7568. You are dividing it by 8. You are going to get the annual interest, which is what? 946. Now let's go to the next question. Number C. $3,600 is invested at R% per annum, simple interest, and amounts to 4,608 in 4 years. Find the R. So let's tackle the question. A, C. We have invested, which is what? Which is our P. We have invested 3,600. The value at the end of the period, which is our A, is how much? Is 4,000. Let's confirm. The value of our investment at the end, remember, they said it amounts to 4,608, meaning that is the value of our investment, 608. That means that is the value of our investment at the end of a period, which what? A period of what? 4 years, which is our N. Then we are looking for our I. Our I is what? Is R. So simple interest, A is equals to P into 1 plus IN. Then what is your A? Your A is 4608. What is your P? 3.6. 1 plus what is your I is R. Then what is your N? Is 4. Then you are going to say 4608 divided by 3.6. Remember, we are going to divide both sides by 3.6. Divide by 3.6. We are going to find out that we have something like 32 over 25 is equal to 1 plus 4R. Then we transpose 1, we have 32 over 25 minus 1 is equals to 4R. Then after we subtracted 1, we are going to have something like this. You are going to have 7 over 25 is equal to 4R. Then we divide by 4 both sides. We divide by 4. Let me write it down there. Divide by 4. We are going to have 7 over 100 is equal to R. But remember, we must multiply by 100 for us to get the percentage, since we are looking for the percentage, which is our R. Then you are going to have that our R is what? 7%. Now let's go to the next question. An investment of 12,000 at 8% per annum, simple interest. Remember, they're telling you that it's simple interest. When they talk about simple interest, you think about the formula of simple interest. So yielded, meaning it yielded, it formed, or such terms. 5,760 interest. That means it gave us this interest. It has accumulated and have made 5,760 extra. In n years, we don't know how many years. We are looking for how many years. Our question is find n, which is the number of years. So remember, simple interest you must identify. You identify your P. They said the investment was 12,000. And they said, remember, your A will be what? They said your investment yielded 760 interest. That means at the end it was 12,000 plus 5,760. Because at the end is the initial investment plus what? Plus our interest, which is what? Which is going to give us 17,760. Then what is our I? Our I, they told us in the statement that it was using 8% per annum. That means we were getting a profit of 8% per annum divided by 100. Then now we can write our formula for simple interest, saying A is equal to P into 1 plus IN. Then what is our A? Our A is 17,760, but our initial investment was 12,000. 1 plus what is our I? 8 over 100 multiplied by our N. Then you are going to take your 17,760 and divide it by what? By 12,000. Then we divide both sides by 12,000. Divide both sides by 12,000. You are going to have 37 over 25 is equal to 1 plus 8 over 100 n. Now you are solving for n. You are going to take 37 37 over 25 minus 1 is equal to 8 over 100 n. Then 37 over 25 minus 1 is what? Is 12 over 25. Is equals to 8 over 100 n. But then remember, we are solving for n. Then what must we do? We are going to divide both sides by 8 over 100 by 8 over 100. Then 8 over 100 cancels 8 over 100. Then now we are left with n being equal to 6. But we can conclude that n is equal to 6 years, since we know our n is in terms of years. Thank you. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, if you have a question, just post it in the comment section. I will reply to your question as soon as possible. Thank you. And there will be a maths revision for paper 1 and paper 2 for grade 12s. Don't forget.